My name is Bruno Soeiro. I'm a composer, and I was asked to write a piece for the next Gstaad Menuhin Festival by Christoph Müller, the director. It was a privilege and a pleasure, and yes, the title of the piece is called Sillages, which refers to the trail scent that a person leaves behind when passing by, and you smell the fragrance of that person. And so there are different kinds of sillage, and the idea of the piece was try to use that idea of there is something and then it leaves a trace, and basically the music is the trace of that fragrance. So it makes people imagine and use their imagination to try to understand the piece better, I would say. The piece is structured in 4 movements because the fragrances, the perfumes, are divided into 4 groups. So the first is floral, second fresh, third woody, and fourth oriental. So each one of the movements is inspired by each one of these fragrances. So the first movement is floral, obviously, then the second fresh, I use the marine. So it's kind of water, wavy, ondulant music. And then the third, woody, and it's the idea is to use the idea of some fungus that multiply and clone themselves. So the piece basically has a very simple melody, and then it does the same idea. It almost clones itself, and as a development process that goes on. And then the fourth movement is oriental, so it will use different Asian instruments to give a different color in the orchestration and also create a very nice and different atmosphere. Well, it happens all the time. But it's trial and error, I would say. You try many different things. Some you like, some you don't like, so you discard some and you use others. So it's just a continuous process of trying to find the best solutions for the specific moment you are working on. For me, composition, the process of composition is ongoing, never stops. So I'm always thinking about musical ideas, and it can happen anywhere, anytime, middle of the night, who knows. So I try to sometimes write those ideas down before they disappear. And yeah, like Tchaikovsky used to say, he used to sit on his desk all day, and then so whenever the inspiration wanted to come, he was ready, he was there waiting for it. So that's a good example, I would say. Always be ready to have musical ideas. Well, for me it was kind of natural, because ever since I started learning music, playing piano, I always felt the need to try things on the piano. And okay, I'm playing all these amazing, great composers, but I always felt the need to try my own musical ideas. So ever since I remember, I was always kind of composing. And then it just keeps developing until, you decide, okay, now this is what I want to do. I studied composition in the Royal College of Music and King's College, and it was all very helpful, and you learn lots of different things, and also helps you with your métier in the composition, and you have lots of performance opportunities and commissions and so on. So all that helps to, make you a better composer. But having said that, I think the best teachers we have are our dead friends, our old great composers. They are the ones that teach us all we need to know, and then we just try to make them proud.